talk about the topic effects of working hours on the growth of Indian economy. Actually, recently Narayanamurthy has said that we have to work 70 hours per week. So it is actually true. Employees should work more more than 70 hours for the growth of the economy because employees are actually wasting their working hours by actually scrolling their Instagram reels and all. They should not waste their time in that. They should work very effectively to the growth of the company.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Coming to the statement of Narayan Murthy regarding the working hours, that he has mentioned that nearly not only the software employee, even in every institution, the worker has to work for nearly 70 hours a week, despite of the weekends. It shows some impact on the economy of the India because nowadays. Not only nowadays, past from the few 50 years, the country, the country of India is being the still being the still being the growing country. It's being the developing country, but it hasn't been developed yet. Besides the countries that are being beside us, like Japan and China, are being has developed a few years ago, and still now the country is being underdeveloped due to the effect of this working hours lately. So, and from the statement, many of them has encouraged, has promoted the statement of the Narayana Murthy, like saying that the Prime Minister of India has been working lately 16 to 17 hours a day, and in spite of being old, Narayana Murthy also is working nearly 14 to 15 hours a day. Then why can't the youngsters? Why can't the youngsters has to work for it? What do you
Sorry
say?
to interrupt you, Sharon. Working 70 hours a week means we need to work about 14 hours a day. But working on 14 hours a day becomes a more burden on the youth. It reduces our sleep and reduces our friendly time. So my suggestion on this is we need to recruit more youth and we need to split up the work and we need to raise this country's economy.
Yes, I do agree with you, Nagshekhar. Working 14 hours a day is a very big task, and also it may affect on the on employees' health also. So working 14 hours is not possible. So we can reduce the work, and also on the weekends also we can split the work.
I am actually with you. Yes, sir. Working more hours will improve our Indian economy. But nowadays, Indian youth wasting time in social media. But not, working more hours is not important. Work, work with different ideology will improve our economics.
Yes, I agree with your statements, Ravi. According in my point of view, rest is also important to but we do more work, we do more work, we want to become all we work with, and we don't know how to deal with your work.
Yes, that's there are many ideas rather than working 17 hours, 70 hours a week. We can split up the work and we can manage it by doing a smart work or we can reduce it by using some other ideas.
Yes, now, sir, it is very difficult to work 14 hours a day because in our scenario, 8 hours working days is enough. The labor gets very tired by doing 8 works a day.
Yeah, it totally depends upon the work. It's not only depends upon the aspect of the individual. It is totally depend upon the country. It is totally depends upon the country point of view. Coming to the point of view of the country, for the development of the country, even it takes to be 14 hours a day, we should work for it. But coming to the working field, uh, in the IT sector, they may be provided with a sophisticated working space. But wherever it comes to the fields like others, other than the IT works, like physical working, it may affect your body. Like you said, that it may affect on the health, uh, lack of sleep, maybe. But I think 6 hours a day sleep is enough. What do you say?
As I agree with you, sir.
Working nearly 70 hours will increase the role of India. India's economy. Till now, India is developing, but it is not developed yet. So if we work more than 70 hours or nearly 70 hours, it may increase the economy of India. Even the students, if they work in a day, nearly 10 hours, they can success in their life and they can get a good job.
We are increasing your working hours, then the economy does. I think that the economy does not increase. By choosing the most of the smart techniques, we can increase the economy by working the less hours than the 14 hours.
Yes, I agree with you, Surya. By working 17 hours per day is very burden for students or employees. But 17 hours a day is very tough. Because with some time also with smart technology, smart work, good ideas, with less time they do more work. Like once a time, Ratan Tata said that I choose a lazy person for doing better work. Why? Because
The
lazy persons
statement
can
always
choose
completely
a smart
makes
work.
an a good thing that working a 70 hours a week, that is approximately 14 hours, means the most of us will use it to work 8 hours a day because of the daily routines and to spend our own time. So if we work some extra hours in order to develop a country, that completely makes a good thing. So if we want to see our country to be developed, so to see it, we need to work hard.
So I certainly agree with you, Deepa. Why? Because for while working extra hours, it's good for country growth, but it's for employees' health is not good. That's why it's sorry to interrupt you. Rakesh. Regardless of the working hours, as we are now in the competing world, to be competent with the other countries, we have to work hard even it costs of health. Because when we strive to move forward, we need to work further. We need to work more beyond our limits in order to achieve a certain thing. So I finally want to conclude that despite of the working hours, we need to work hard and we have to put our everything in the work. Thank you.
You guys know, no? What is the difference between you and them? I'm not saying professionally.
Good morning, everyone. I am Renuka. I am here along with my friends for group discussion on the topic movies promotes violence and social evils. Yes, I agree with this statement. It has both advantages and disadvantages. As movies encourages social evils, in some movies, some of heroes, not only heroes, some of them are drinking and they are going to love. Nowadays, we are on see even small, even childs also going to are involving in love. So that like this way it has disadvantages and also have advantages. Some of them are inspired from movies. We see Kausalya Krishnamurti, some of the movies, they are encouraged, they are reaches their goal with the different problems and they face different difficulties and successfully they lead their life. Yes, Renko, what you said is completely correct. In my point of view, some movies like some movies impact the youth to behave like the heroes. But nowadays, youth have to take the initiation to do the parties for the movies promotion and like that. In some of the movies, they are encouraging the current generation, like they are encouraging the women to go in the required stream. Like you said in Kausalya Krishnamurti, in that movie, the heroine, he encouraged her daughter to go in cricket, but the society opposes her to do not go to that stream, and finally she achieved her goal and proved that women also can achieve anything in that. From that movie, I am only the person who inspired and take initiation to do what I have to do. So that movies have both advantages and disadvantages. In some movies, some girls are going. They show that girls are in rude manners, like they are going to pub and doing dance and they are harassing. So that movies can impact in bad way also.
So, I agree with you, Deshri. Movies impact in good way and bad way as well. In bad way, they are showing the drinking alcohol and showing villainism and many other things. Many youth are getting inspired by them and they are feeling like heroes and they're doing wrong things. Um, and coming to advantages, some movies are showing in a good manner. They are showing the social awareness and how to behave with girls, how to be in a good manner. Youth are not taking the good movies and they are taking the movies in a bad way and influencing in a bad way.
Yes.
What do you say, Hannah?
Yes, Mr. Meghna, I will agree with you. As my point, they are taking the movies as a part of their profession, and they want to take their money from the directors, and they do their work what the directors do. And after that, they back to their real life and do their works as a personal life. And the audience are the people who are watching their movies. They are influenced by the movies, and they are thinking that this is the real life, and we have to do that. By some of them are influenced, and some of them are badly influenced. If some of them are addicted to drugs and thinking as a criminal and doing some of their crimes, and good things means as per Jaishi or Renta, he said Councillor Krishnamurti, and some of them girls are boys are making the influencer and in a good way. And another way is and another way is
Yes, Hema, what your point is absolutely correct. Like movies promote alcohol is people think that alcohol taking alcohol and drugs in a small way. They think that these are casual things that can both young people and older people can do. Even childs also is more interested to drink alcohol. And sometimes recently, people under 18 years also taking cigarettes and alcohol as the casual things. It may causes their parents to think very bad.
Yes, Jayashree, it is because of movies. Mainly, it's are participating in drinking and smoking activities, and they will mention a quotation like smoking and drinking is injurious to health, and mentioning that quote, and they doing that activities makes a much not difference because of they're doing both, but um, they will not. They are saying advantages and disadvantages, but many of the audience think that that will be a reality, and there is nothing, and also mainly it's taking a law in the power of revenge and killing the peoples in a movies, and by influencing that audience also making that crime scenes and making that discrimination activities.
Yes, Sharat, I agree with you. Nowadays, movies are just for not for entertainment. It is showing everything like violence, means everything in the reality. But how we take is the everything means how while we are watching movie, we should not think it is the real life. We should be like that. We need to think good and we need to leave the bad there. But nowadays, the society is taking only bad thing from the movies and they are leaving good thing. Nowadays, everyone is in stress because they are working from morning to evening. By coming to evening, we are getting more stress. If we watch a movie, it gives us entertainment, it gives us stress relief. I think so.
Not only that, movies like some are good movies like India, it shows our history, what our younger generations want to show, and some movies like Jersey and MS Dhoni and inspires so much for cricketers like sportsmen. It helps us to grow in our their jobs in sports, and this leads to success and satisfaction so much. Not only movies provide violence, it can just for entertainment, and we did bad only in theater only. So we follow some movies.
Nice, I agree with you, all of your opinions. And first of all, movies are here to convey both negative and positive messages. And coming to positive messages, there are so lot of inspiration movies and motivation movies. But nowadays, teenagers are not allowed to see that movies, and they are not willing to see that movies because they are not interested in the positive movies, and coming to negative movies which there is a lot of violence and some other illegal activities, and nowadays teenagers also willing to adapt to that negative movies, and also mostly they are willing to see that violence movies only, and nowadays not only teenagers, and there is also minors who are below 18 years, and they are also inspiring from that negative messages, and generally we can see on that highway there are a lot of minors who drive heavy vehicles, and they are mostly I think they are inspiring from that films only, and they thinks like we are also grown up, but they thinks they are in teenage, but they feels like we are also grown up and we should do as like our hero. And
Actually, I agree with your statement in the movies that it's fictional, but they are playing in many major roles and characters. What you have said is villainism, heroes, heroines, comedian, and something like that. But audience should take the good positive thought only. But nowadays, audience and youth are addicted to some alcohols and love failures, and they depending on their situations, they are taking a bad decisions and suiciding attempts and something what the Chandrasekhar said, heavy drivers and drinkers also. But have to take a good path and a positive attitude. Have to maintain a at the end of the day, end of the movie, they give a moral stories also, but you have to take that moral stories and inspire from the movies.
As Darshini, movies are potentially convey the positive and the negative way. In the negative way, they are thinking like a criminal mind and the psychopaths and the women chasing. And the positive way, it gives relief and stress relief. Movies are conveys the
Yes, Hema, what you said is absolutely correct. Not every movies give the result like violenism and horror like it. In some movies, they give how to behave with a woman, like Pink movie. Pink movie, which gives how to behave like a woman, how to behave like a woman, and what we have to do when we are with the women people or with the girl child. And in Uttar Punjab movie, it gives young youth do not consume drugs and it avoids the drugs usage. In there are some movies which are comedies like Jati Ratnalu. This gives the stress relief. The person who are doing more work and if they see that movie, they're fully enjoyed and out their mind is out of their work and they take relief in the real life situation. By this, we concluded that these days are very the people who are living in this society are very mature minded. The movies which give both violence and good message, the people can choose the good thing and avoid the negative things. Thank you.